Today on the Trent Out Loud Podcast. Young Thug's lawyer is hilarious, but I don't want no problems with Young Thug. What up? It's your boy Trent Out Loud, and I'm back with another episode. Let's go. Day 2 of Young Thug's RICO trial. Yesterday's episode, I talked about the prosecution's opening statement, jumping right into it, talking about Lil Wayne. And today was the defense's turn for opening remarks. Young Thug's lawyer is hilarious. The things that he's trying to do to make Young Thug and YSL seem ungangster, let's just call it, and trying to debunk everything that the prosecution is saying is straight up comedy. It's hilarious. So I have a video, but I'll tell you a couple of the things first. I'll put up some pictures for those who are watching on YouTube. So he was saying that YSL stands for Yves Saint Laurent Women's Jeans, the high-end fashion label. That's what their whole rap group, YSL, is named after. I'm not going to say what the real name is. I don't want anything from this podcast being used in the court of law one day. I don't want no problems with Young Thug, but I just really find it hard to believe, and I think y'all out there know that it does not stand for Yves Saint Laurent.
They call themselves YSL because on the pants, the tight-fitting pants, the women's pants that they're wearing, it says YSL, Yves Saint Laurent. That's where that comes from.
He also said that Young Thug's name, the thug in Young Thug, stands for truly humbled under God. Young, truly humbled under God. Hey, I'll leave that up for you guys to decide. And then the last thing was Gunna's song Pushin' P, which is available to download for anybody in this world. And I'm sure the jurors are allowed to go back and listen to the song. But his lawyer is trying to say, his lawyer is saying that pushing P stands for pushing positivity. Here's a video.
Term says he's holding up a blood sign, and that furthers this conspiracy. There's nothing wrong with holding up a blood sign, but that's not a blood sign. The blood sign's like this. It looks like a B. That is a P. Jeffrey's fingers are down. And what you'll learn is that Jeffrey just released, with Sergio Kitchens, performed known as Gunna, a song that is wildly popular. It's around the globe. It's called Pushing P. And it's positivity. If you think positively about something, you can make it through. You're pushing positivity. You're pushing P. Jeffrey is showing the P.
Anyways, man, I am watching this case super closely. The prosecution, whenever they talk about Lil Wayne and they talk about their stuff, it was hilarious. And day 2 now with the defense. Like I said, this case seems like it's pure comedy. I understand that there's very serious allegations and very serious charges behind it. But the first 2 days has just been ridiculous, if you ask me. But I definitely am still going to follow to see when we start getting into the seriousness of the case and to see how Young Thug's lawyer or defense team is going to handle the rest of the accusations, because at some point we're going to need to get away from the rap lyrics and the rap name and all that stuff and have to deal with some serious issues here. There's charges of murder, there's charges of shooting, there's charges of drug trafficking. I mean, it's a RICO case, right? So like I said, I understand the prosecution is trying to paint them as a gang, and right now the defense is trying to debunk that theory. But I can't wait till we get to the meat of the case and find out exactly what the prosecution has against Thug. Miss Tina Knowles, Beyonce's mom. Beyonce's mom is coming for y'all people in the comment section and you reporters saying that Beyonce is trying to be white and she's bleaching her skin and her hairstyle. But I have a little bit of an issue with what she's addressing, because I feel like she's not addressing the bigger issue. She put out a big ass statement. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's very long. Where is it here? I'm going to post it up here. So like I said, anybody who's on YouTube can read it. But just quickly, so I came across this today and decided to post it after seeing all these stupid, arrogant, self-hating, racist statements about her, Beyonce, lightening her skin and wearing platinum hair, wanting to be white. She does a film called Renaissance where the whole theme is silver with silver hair, silver carpet, and suggestive silver attire, and you bozos decide that she's trying to be a white woman and bleaching her skin. How sad is that? So it goes on to her addressing the silver and the silver matching, and then she says that there was somebody that called from TMZ that called Neil, who's her hairstylist, asking about the hair. And then she goes into like how Eartha Kitt, and there's been a lot of female celebrities that have worn silver hair in the past. And it just keeps on going about the hair. And she's acting as if like we think that Beyonce is trying to be white because of her hair, where the hair is, according to me, has nothing to do with it. It's just that her skin looks like it's getting whiter and it's getting lighter. Is she bleaching her skin? So this whole thing just talks about her hair. Then she goes back into her work ethic, and then that there's double standards, there's sexism, there's jealousy, there's racism. Instead of celebrating a sister and just ignoring if you don't like her, it sucks to be a loser. I know that she's going to be pissed off at me for doing this, but I'm fed up. This girl minds her own business. She helps people whenever she can. She lifts up and promotes Black women and underdogs all the time. Again, she keeps on talking about everything else but the actual skin. So this leads me to believe that there might be something underneath this that's going on. Like, is Beyonce lightening her skin? Does she maybe have something like Michael Jackson where she has this skin disorder? I think it's called alopecia. No, sorry, alopecia is hair. What's the skin disease again? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna have to Google it. Hold on one second. Vitiligo. Does she have vitiligo like how Winnie oh my gosh. Wow. I hate when I keep on losing my words. Winnie Harlow. I just actually talked about Winnie a couple of days ago because Winnie was at the premiere. So does she have the vitiligo like how Winnie and Michael Jackson have? Like what's going on? Maybe there might be something. Maybe there's nothing. I didn't even think Beyonce was. We all know Beyonce's not trying to be white. Like, stop it. But I thought that it may have been like an editing issue. Like, I don't know if you guys remember a couple of weeks ago at Shannon Sharp, they said that how he looked so much darker or whatever, etc. And it came out that it was he had a new makeup artist and she was using makeup on him that he didn't normally wear. I thought it was something like that, like a makeup thing, a lighting thing, an editing thing. But the fact that Tina is coming out and talking only about the hair and not her skin makes me believe that there might be something else going on. I could be wrong. It could be nothing. But why are you focusing on the hair and not the skin? We got more Diddy news, of course. Every day there's something else that is going on with the Diddy case. And like I said, I try not to talk too much about it because I don't want to trigger anybody out there. But this is some big developments, and Diddy is a big name. So I do have to report on it. Capital Charter School is ending the relationship with Diddy. And also, Diddy has decided to step down as chairman of Revolt, which is his network, which was supposed to like rival BET, was this black network. You never really heard too much about Revolt. I don't think it really ever picked up. Of course, not even as close as BET, but it's still kind of big out there. If you remember, for a couple of years, they broadcasted Breakfast Club before they went on BET. So Revolt is pretty big. Anyways, he's stepping down. And of course, with these two announcements today, the charter school ending their relationship and him stepping down, of course, y'all know 50 Cent had to be up, all up on his Instagram, trolling Diddy. And, 50 Cent put up this post, and he said that he would make Diddy an offer to buy Revolt, because he knows that Cadillac and AT&T are about to pull their sponsorship for the network. And if he wants, he could sell it to him right now on the low. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I want pennies on the dollar, bro. And then he goes, yo, I'm really serious. Call my phone. Anyways, yo, 50 just stays getting at Diddy. And I also wanted to point this out too for those of you who don't follow the gossip like how I do. And also too, I'm a very big 50 Cent fan, so I know all the details of 50 Cent and why he is like how he is. But 50 and Diddy have been going at each other for a long time. It started back from Mace days where 50 wanted to sign to Mace, and then Diddy was like, yo, I don't want to let him out of his contract. Give me $2 million. I think a lot of people forget about that. That's how the whole thing started. If you guys remember, 50 Cent was coming out, I think, with the Massacre, and then Mace was on it. And Mace was kind of in that whole G-Unit run when 50 was signing MOP, Mobb Deep, and etc. I can't remember the other signings. He was trying to sign Mace. So that was their first issue. And 50 Cent was putting money behind Mace, and Diddy wouldn't let him out his contract. And they've always been going out. 50 has been saying that, you know, Diddy's gay and he's this and et cetera, et cetera. And a couple of years ago, Diddy was seen on a date on a yacht with 50 Cent's baby mama. And at that time, we were like, yo, we think that Diddy is doing this to get back at 50. And then he was like, I think there was almost starting a relationship almost. So these guys have been at each other for years. But like I said, I follow 50 very closely. Two of Diddy's sons have been in 50 Cent's shows. Quincy is on Raising Kanan, and I don't know. I think maybe it's just Quincy. But anyways, I think they have like on the outside of things, I think they have this kind of like battle against each other. But then I think behind the scenes, they may be not cool with each other, but not so much at each other's throats. So, you know, who knows? But anyways, I just wanted to explain. I kind of got off a little bit off topic, but just to explain why 50 Cent is going after Diddy so much. It's really, I think 50 Cent drew the line when Diddy started sleeping with his baby mom. All right, King Harris and T.I. are back in the news. King Harris is Tip and Tiny's son. If you guys remember, I think it was like 2 days ago now. It was Sunday night where T.I. was at the T.I. and the entire family, Tiny and the other kids were at the Atlanta Falcons football game, and Tip and King got into a fight, like a real physical altercation. It got caught on Instagram Live. And now they're on a Complex interview. I'm not sure if this interview was recorded pre-fight at the Sunday night Atlanta Falcons game. It seems as though, because they're not addressing the issue. So I think they probably did this taping before. They probably had it in the bag and maybe we're going to release it. But now that T.I. and King and Tiny are all up in the headlines, I think Complex just decided to release this now. But here, I'll show you a clip.
I was outside. I want to play football, basketball. Mm-hmm. That's the type of one that I was.
But you want to be from the ghetto so bad.
Yeah, see, so they're not talking anything about it. They're saying that how he wants to be hood, but they're not addressing the football thing. But then the next clip I'm going to show you, it's him and it's T.I. and King talking about GOAT rappers that have turned actors, and you could see the friendship between them, you know? And it's like what I said 2 days ago, is that every father and son are going to go through issues. I went through issues with my dad, and you could tell King he's a little kid, and he's a young teenager. And I just think at that football game, he was just kind of like check his dad. And you could tell by this video that they have a really good relationship, and it's a really good father and son kind of moment. So I wanted to play it for you guys.
Turn actor. Bet you expect me to say me now, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Man, Tupac.
Tupac was an actor?
I'm sorry. Man, get out.
I didn't know
Get
Tupac
out!
was an actor.
Get out!
I thought that was a lookalike Tupac.
What are you talking about? You never seen Juice?
Yeah, I did. I thought that was a lookalike Tupac.
What about when they said Tupac Shakur on the screen?
I ain't see that.
Come on, bro. What are you talking about?
I don't watch the credits.
How could you embarrass me like that?
My favorite rapper, actor, would be Ice Cube.
I rock with Cube.
You gotta be Ice Cube.
Cube the OG. Will Smith. Can't forget Will.
He a rapper? Bro, Will Smith. I don't know no Will Smith song.
Hey, man.
That's like asking me what's a Nick Cannon song.
Man, no, it's not.
Yes, it is. I feel like y'all about to tell me Denzel Washington is a rapper.
You see what I'm saying? That was fun. And lastly, King put up on his Instagram that if anybody wants to interview him, assuming I think he's talking about the football game, if anybody wants to interview him, you're gonna have to pay him 10 G's for an interview. Which, like, and in the comment section, people were like, dude, nobody wants to hear from you, bro. Like, who's gonna pay you 10 G's to interview you? Like, well, we don't need to hear what you have to say, what you and your dad's little fight. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, you're getting attention because of your pops, right? Not because of you. But anyways, who knows? Maybe somebody might want to, like, you know, some podcaster out there who's trying to come up might want to break him off a little 10 G's for an interview. But I really doubt that's going to happen. But whatever. Shout out to King, man. This guy's, he's trying to get his money. And lastly, Forbes has put out their 30 under 30. Lotto, who I love. You guys heard me talk about her before. Shout out to Lotto. Ice Spice, 23 years old. Angel Reese, you guys know that she gained popularity from the female basketball tournament, the NCAA tournament. She won most outstanding player. We got Drewski, Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd's only 24 years old. That's crazy, man. I thought he was older than that. Anyway, so Trippie Redd and Kendall Jenner. No surprise there. Kendall's 28 years old. Anyway, so shout out to the 30 under 30. Shout out to Lotto and Ice Spice. Those are my girls. I love them. Yeah, that's it. That's it for today's show. Let me know what y'all thought in the comment section below. And let me know what else you want me to talk about. Anything else you want me to cover. And in sports news, there was not really anything to talk about really today, man. Draymond Green is back, and somebody asked him if he felt bad about choking. Sorry, not if he felt bad, if he regretted choking Rupert Gray. What's his name? Rudy Gobert. Sorry, if he regretted choking Rudy Gobert, and he said that he lives with no regrets. Why would you ask that of Draymond? We know Draymond don't give a ish about nothing, man. Of course he doesn't regret nothing. And of course he's going to say, I did it for my teammates. I'm always going to defend my teammates. Ask Jordan Poole what kind of teammate Draymond Green is. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, Trent Out Loud. Peace! Go to signupexpert.com/Trent. And then once you sign up for all betting apps and get all your bonuses and get all your rewards, go to your app store and download BetStamp and use promo code TOL.